Good morning, my stinky friends. Welcome back to my channel. Or if it's your first time here, hi, my name is Melissa or Missa. Welcome. Today we're sponsored by Red Bull, which we're totally not. Imagine Red Bull actually sponsored me. Or Monster. That'd be nice. I've actually been cutting out a lot of energy juice and drinking a lot more coffee. So maybe a coffee company. Anyway, today's Wednesday, which is my day off work. And my boss, Gary, has said, Melissa, will you come into work? And I'm like, I'd love to. I love spending all my time there. So I am actually going into work today, but I'm going in a little bit later so that I could actually film before going into work. So I thought I'd film makeup and put it on my face and we'll see what happens. And the cats are going bananas because it's morning time and that's all I have to say. I've got like my little mini ring light down here and I think it's helping. I don't know. I'm just going to use a bunch of my favourite products and put them on my face. I think we're going to focus more on eyes. I don't want to go too mental with my makeup because I am going to be in the office and I am going to be around everyone that I work with. But I also have to do something. I have to sit. Also, I cut my fringe a little bit too short and very unevenly. But don't look at that. I put some tape-ins and then cut them to the length of my hair. So I've got like nice thick, well for me, this is thick hair. This is at least 3 times what I usually have. I don't know if I should start with eyes. Yeah, let's start with eyes. The cats are literally going tits. I can't see in my mirror. This is my Revlon Candid Concealer and I'm probably going to use this as foundation as well today. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. This is the shade 010 Vanilla and it literally matches my skin tone perfectly. I actually can't see in my mirror. Yeah, usually I have a Wednesday off and it's my filming day and I have a Friday off which is my live streaming day, but there's just a lot of work to do. I work in the construction industry, I was gonna say, for a building firm I suppose in my town, and we have so much work right now, which is obviously very, very good, but it means there's a lot more on the back end in the office and admin side. So and I've always said to my boss Gary, was like, if there's more hours to have I'll take them because I love my job. It's not bad, like I love being there. So being asked to do extra hours is like nice for me. I like it. Anyway, I'm going to take my Morphe 18CT Matte Essentials. I just feel it in my bones. I want to use this today. I used it yesterday for my brows, for my freckles, for my eyes, and I was like, have you promoted this palette in a while? No. So that's what I'm going to do today. It's my favourite. It's absolutely my favourite. I don't know how I've not hit pan on this yet. I don't know what I'm feeling though. There's a part of me that wants to do just like a brown smoky eye. A part of me that wants to do a black smoky eye. We'll do a black smoke or we'll do a brown. Hi kitten. You coming up? No, you coming up? Yeah, you're coming up. We got a sausage. You got sleep in your eye. You got sleep in your eye. You're so big and chunky. You're like the size of me, boy. I kind of feel like doing that ill look, you know? Right, I'm going to take this colour. Yeah, this colour. We're just going to hope that my makeup comes out fine and, you know, go from there. Oh, so devastated. I was watching the England-Scotland match last night in Scotland Law. Scotland are rubbish. We are so rubbish. I mean, we all knew Scotland were going to lose, but it's still disappointing when it happens. Look how pigmented that is. That's, I'm going to take a teeny wee pencil brush. Oh, it's a Cosmic Brushes one. Cosmic Brushes just like sneak peeked that they're releasing a new palette and I am losing my mind. I cannot wait to see it. It has like a black outer packaging. I'm thinking it might be like a Halloween-y one. I don't know, probably though. It feels like it's a Halloween-y time and I can't wait because I literally just filmed using my Cosmic Brushes palettes and spoke about how much I love them. Thing is, you're gonna have to be fast though because they sell out so quickly and they're not restocked that fast. Right, loving that. I'm gonna take the shade beside it, the lighter shade, which is more like a cool tony brown, and just start to smoke this out. I think I'm going to go in with some shimmer and then a beautiful lash. I would like to do some like glitter tears and stuff, but I feel like at my office that will not be normal. I always get comments from people like, I don't care, I go out with crazy makeup on all the time in my wee town that I live in or to work, and I just put up with people's comments, and I just wish I had the balls to do that because I can do really fun makeup, but I'm just like so nervous to go out in it. Only if it was like a girls' night out and there was like a bunch of us and we all had crazy makeup on would I be able to do it, and even then I'd probably still play it safe, to be honest, because I'm just self-conscious. It's just who I am. If you've not got this palette yet and you like neutrals, What are you waiting on? It's literally perfection. Just blending that round. And then I'm going to take another fat brush. And I'm going to take, I think this shade here. I'm going to try. Hopefully it's not too light. But I also want it a little bit light. Just to go around the edges. And obviously I'll blend more when my base is on. But I don't remember what shade I dipped into. I know already I'm going to wear my Doll Beauty lashes because they make me happy when I do like rounded smoky eyes. Sometimes my smoky eyes look best when I'm literally rushing and putting littler amounts of effort in. I think it's because it looks just like almost intentionally messy. I don't know why I'm smoking out the lower lash line because I'm literally going to probably wipe this off. Right, I want like a weird kind of cool tone shimmer to go on the lid. Got that from my Kaleidos palette, from that one, but I think that's too light. I might take this stunning Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes, and this sparkling sable. Sorry, the bin men are outside. It's literally bin time, so what can you do? I'm just gonna put this. Okay, I'm just gonna put this over the lid. It's maybe warming it up too much, but it is pretty. My chair is a scratching post, so if that's what you're hearing, that's what it is. How great did my nails look, by the way? I just stopped biting them. Put some Sally Hansen polish on them and that's what they look like. Don't look at my thumbs though. I might try that little Kaleidos shadow because I feel like, see, that's too light, is it? That's two whole different eye looks. I don't know what I think about this. I think it's absolutely stunning, but I don't know if it's like murky enough. Right, I'm gonna put some black liner on with this palette, like black eyeshadow as liner right at the base of my lashes. These tiny little pencil brushes are just a wonder. This is a Crown C527. I've got one from Morphe and I've got one from Cosmic Brushes, and teeny tiny little brushes on my teeny tiny little eyes. Just what the doctor ordered. I really hope this comes together because I'm stressing. And then I'm gonna go in with a dark brown, this one here, and just kind of smudge over it. I have taken tomorrow off work, which I'm really excited about as a holiday because I've got some new palettes that I'm really excited to film with, and I'm going to try and smash out a couple of videos on them tomorrow and then have them ready for when the palettes launch. My little baby Too Faced liner. It's pretty much dead. Do need to repurchase it, but I want a nice trusty black eyeliner. Tightline and waterline, a little bit up here. Why not? We're going messy. We're going smoky and messy. I need to go a wee bit thicker on the top lash line, I think, with black and brown. So I've just dipped into both and I'm dragging down into it so I don't take it too high. So let's pat it on and then drag down. Pat on if necessary, some more. I'm very glad I started with my eyes because this is getting very messy. That's okay. And drag down. And I'm feeling a bit of my Moon Dust in Space Cowboy, which has more of like a golden shift. And then I've got like silver and gold going on, and it's just like a big sploosh. And I'm just going to go in with a bit of Urban Decay Space Cowboy as well. Just like wherever it may fall. I constantly want to add more black. I'm hoping that when I put my base on and stuff, I can make these eyes even more smoky and just make it more, a little bit more me. I love squashing like 2 or 3 different shimmers on my lid and just seeing what colour comes of it. I think it's really fun. I'm going to take my fallout off. Fall off. Out. Fall. Job. Oh my gosh, there is so much. Oh wow, I'm a messy girl. My lids are just like picking up so many colours. They're quite pretty. Aye, don't fight. And before my battery dies and I need to change it, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, silicone free, SPF 30. SPF 30, that's the one that I love. We splidge of that. I did like full get ready with me with my favourite products, put it up on, was it Saturday? For my patrons only, and I was like using a bunch of my favourite products, so I feel like I've just spoken about this, but it really is the most beautiful primer, and I have been converted from not really believing in primers to believing in primers, because this primer is super expensive, but it works, and I feel like my makeup looks better all day. I feel like my wrinkles on my forehead especially look less pronounced. My smile lines, like makeup doesn't settle on my smile lines as much. I've not actually put any on my forehead, but I mean I'm gonna have my fringe down all day, so oh That's stunning. I'm just gonna have to get rid of this for a moment though. So Potato's trying to chill out in his little box and Beans isn't letting him, so that's why you're hearing little fighty noises. And for base, yeah, I am just going to take my Revlon Candid. I don't want to put on a heap of product on my base. I don't tend to do it most days anymore, but also I am going to work and I am not going to look like a cake face. BK 101 brush, life changing. Also Revlon Candid. I don't even know if you can still get this concealer. It better still be available on Amazon and stuff because I need backups. I think this is like, I've only maybe got 3 left in my drawer and I use this all the time. It's literally like my best foundation shade ever because it literally matches me perfectly and I just want very light, evened out coverage. I'm gonna absolutely clark my concealer on, so you know what I mean? That minimal-ish coverage, stunning, beautiful. Let's use my IRL Filter Finish Soft Matte Concealer. This is in C2. I haven't reached for this in a while because honestly I'm addicted to my HUDA concealer. Like you can pry that out of my cold dead hands, but let's try something a little bit more cheaper and get another impression on it. I know I like it. There's my sponge, my crusty ass dry sponge. I have a spot on my chin. Oh yeah. This is a really good concealer. I know I do like it. I'm just very HUDA concealer orbity. I just adore it. I recommend it to everyone and it is my favourite. So, oh, I've got the new HUDA powder. I could try that today. I just remembered that. That is really nice. That's completely got rid of those shadows under there. It's covered my mustache area. It's given my nose a bit of extra coverage. Forehead I just do out of habit. I don't actually think I need anything up there, but that's stunning. I'm going to go throw on my faux freckles and change my battery and then we'll come back and we'll try out that new HUDA powder. We might as well since I have it here. And I'm not going to do a whole video on like a single powder, so let me finish this off, change my battery, and I'll be back. I've just very gently baked my under eye with my Laura Mercier Secret Under Eye Brightening Powder. I swear by that. Oh my lord. Best powder ever for the under eyes. And then we've got the new HUDA Easy Bake and Snatch powder. Oh, and there were stickers with it. Look, I put my favourite concealer on my phone case. Also, there's a sticker. Oh, I'm sure it's on my iPad. It says, I've got the best snatch in class, which makes me laugh. Best snatch in class, because I don't know if HUDA realises that snatch is a slang word in Scotland for your lady garden, which is hilarious. Anyway, I'm going to take the shade, I think Cupcake, which looks like this. I put my finger in it to see what it was like. That's what it looks like. I also have the shade Cherry Blossom Cake, which I might put a little bit underneath my eye. And there is actually an applicator in here, which feels like a really thin, like silicone-y thing. I don't think I'm going to use that. I think I'm just going to use a brush. Just my big BH Studio Pro #2. I've had this for years. I got this on Beauty Bay, like a long time ago. So yeah, I'm going to go in with Cupcake. It's just a setting powder, I think. I think it's just like her loose setting powder, but as a pressed powder. I don't know. So I'm just smooching it on. I think it's supposed to be like medium coverage, but I'm not really trying to get coverage from it. I'm more just trying to set my face. I am so furious. My colleagues have just texted me that one of like the second in command at work brought in Biscoff fudge and they're just sitting eating this Biscoff fudge. And I'm like, if there's none left, when I come into work this afternoon, I'm just leaving. Like, I will just drive home. Biscoff fudge. Okay, let me feel. Oh, I feel set. I feel set. Yeah, it looks nice. Doesn't look heavy or cakey or anything. I don't have very much on my skin though, do I? Like, realistically, I've not got a heavy base on, but I feel like that looks very nice. My forehead looking, it should look okay, because, like I said, I've not put an awful lot on my face. I would say Cupcake works really well on my skin tone. I am kind of wanting to have a look at Cherry Blossom Cake. Yeah, so it's quite pink. So I'm going to take my Trigwell Puff and just put a little bit of that under my eyes. This gives pink, a very light pink, like this is very brightening, but it's not pink pink. It's not, I'm not doing that like TikTok pink under eye trend or anything. It's just ever so slightly pink. It's very brightening. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna write home about it. I don't feel like it's changed very much, but it's nice. It's definitely nice. What next? I'm going to contour next with my beloved Essence contouring kit. And just a random brush that I just pulled out. I always go under here and in here. I don't think I'm gonna do, no, I don't know. I was gonna maybe do a very pink blush today, but I don't know. I try and go for that like button nosy effect. But I do have like a nose that like does that anyway. I quite enjoy contouring my nose these days. And I'm bringing it into my eyeshadow. Oh, beans, you didn't make the jump, hun. I know that looks crazy, but I do go over it with my sponge, I promise. And I'm going to contour my cheeks as well. This is the DECAY 112, and I really like it for contouring. The tiny little angled brush. My big ugly chin. Now that looks bananas, so I'll go in with my sponge and just tap over it. And it will make it look far more natural, I hope. She says as she sits there absolutely panicking. Fine. Nose. Will we use a tiny bit of bronzer? I think we will. Benefit HOOLA LITE. Tiny bit. Just a pin. Oh, HOOLA LITE. Come on. Perfect pale bronzer. However, my Shein one is very similar to this in like terms of shade. I think it's called Dawn Glow. But sometimes you just want to use your slightly more, your very much more expensive products, don't you? You just want to. I like to put quite a lot on my nose. Okay, well we go back to eyes and finish them. Let's do that. I want to smoke out my lower lash line with this. Do I have a brush? I have a brush. I'm going to grab just a variety of the shades we used above and put them down here. I think I should put some shimmery shadow down here. I honestly, I know I keep banging on about it, but this palette is literally perfect. It's perfect. It has every colour you need in it if you want like neutral, smoky sexiness. It's just wonderful and pigmented, and I know I'll shut up about it. But will I? Probably not. And then I'll grab a mix of these two. So I want to bring it down like quite far. Dan's gonna get in from work today and be like, why are you wearing so much makeup to work? And I'm like, I was filming. It's kind of giving that ill haven't slept look. But I'm kind of here for it. I could always brighten up with some of that Huda powder if I feel like I'm going too far. I feel like this is kind of a successful Melissa Brown smoky eye. Let's go down deepening up. You know, yesterday I accidentally left, you know the big huge tubs that you get of Dreamies? I accidentally left that open on the counter because when I got in from work it was still there and the cats hadn't touched it. I mean, maybe they did have a couple from it, but it was still like really full and they hadn't knocked it over or anything, so maybe they're just sneaky and they did actually eat a few of them. But right, and I want to blend around the top, I think, with these two shades. Oh, I haven't even done my brows yet, and drag it into my contour on my nose. That's fine. Brows take me literally 2 minutes. And a little bit of this one. See that I'm wearing my pyjama bottoms in that mirror? I hope not. Oh, you see with the lash? I think this is going to look quite cool. Should I add a bit of shimmer downstairs? I've had this Midnight Cowboy for so long and it has just never let me down. Yeah, come on. This is definitely verging into the territory of could wear this on a night out, but I feel like my fringe is a little bit of my safety blanket when it comes to like my eye makeup. I feel like if I do bolder makeup but I have my fringe down, like you can't really tell as much. It's weird. It's kind of like wearing sunglasses. I feel like are a little bit of a barrier between you and other people, and that's what my fringe is like. As long as I've got my fringe down, I feel like people can't see me as much. Okay, I'm gonna throw my brows on. Oh no, the bottom of my thing is stuck in there. Am I not gonna be able to shut that? I think that pencil is kaput. I'm going to throw my brows on really quickly, NYX Stick It, and then my NYX Snatch, something more vagina-esque, and then we'll put a lash on. And then I think, a blush and stuff. I've not even put blush on. Let's do a blush first. I'm feeling peachy tones. So let's use, I'm going to film a declutter of my blushes, highlights and bronzers, by the way. I'll probably film that tomorrow. Let's use, number 17, Coppertone. It's actually slightly pinky, more peachy. It's one of my favourite blushes. It's the most complimentary, stunning blush. I just love a peachy tone because I can blend it into my bronzer and I don't get that weird, horrible, harsh lines. Tato's sitting down. You want to come and say hello to the camera? It's a lovely, neutrally, it goes with everything, and it's like £2.50 or something, by the way. It's very cheap and very, very beautiful. Emily, Cruelty Free Cruella on TikTok, don't think she's YouTube anymore. She got me into number 17, or is it just 17? She'll tell me off. She'll be like, it's 17, not number 17. And I'm really glad she did. Always gonna pat over everything with my sponge a million times. Also, while I'm sitting here, let's grab, where's my bloody brush? Some of this shade and this shade for more faux freckles. That's the cat. I've not even been keeping an eye on the time. I've not been keeping an eye on the time. I cannot be late for work. I've never been late in my life. Right? I think a lash will just make the world of difference to this look. I really hope I have some of my Doll Beauty lashes left, because that is literally the only thing I can think of that would be just stunning with the, and we might add more glitter after. I went in with my Velour glue. That one's looking a bit old. I tried on this side to use black dual glue that's supposed to be like line it and lash it, and it was crap and my eyelash would not stick on my eye. I've never liked dual glue though, really, so I'm not surprised. Wispies from Doll Beauty, you get a pack for like £11, a pack of 3 when they do their sales. And they are so good. They are my favourite lash for dramatic or daytime. Like, I just think they're stunning. And I put lash glue on my eyelashes, and that freaks people out, but it just means they stick to the falsies. And I'm just careful when I take it off. Lots of oil, lots of patience, and it's totally fine. They're just the most beautiful lashes for everything. And then my favourite mascara, Maybelline Lash Sensational in waterproof, of course. Again, an absolute pain in the willy to remove, but it actually stays on all day. It doesn't smudge. Very thick and black and chunky, wonderful. And I tend to just go over the base of where I've applied my falsie. I don't tend to bring my waterproof mascara up to the end because I want to be able to reuse them. I'll just take a random mascara and drag that up to the end just so I've got all the length. And if you're careful with these lashes, you can reuse them absolutely heaps and heaps of times. So they're really worth it, especially if you get it when they have their deals and it's like a pack of 3 for really cheap. I'm just going to take a random black eyeliner because I broke my Too Faced one to make sure I'm fully tight lined. It's a KVD one, and I put that on the inner corner as well. I want that to be darker and smokier than what it is. God, lashes are, they just finish everything, don't they? I actually go with my natural lashes most days because they have grown in really well. Final Stage for Brows is my NYX brow glue now that my other products have been sitting on there for a while. I was doing my brows from quite a distance, so if they don't look great, that's why. Nothing to do with my terrible skill level. I think I'm just embracing the fact that I will get made fun of for my makeup at work today, and we're just gonna go with it. Midnight Cowboy. Is it Space Cowboy or Midnight Cowboy? Whatever one it is. It just adds such a nice shift on top of like any eyeshadow. I like that it's quite messy. Again, my fringe is gonna be down. We can actually, I'll fix that at the end. Right, lip liner. I want a really like barely there lip. And I just found this lip liner in my collection. It's from Technic. It's in the shade Barely There. Wow. And I round off the top. I feel like I'm a bit too zoomed in. I round off the top to overline. It's okay, so that just crumbled. I didn't take off my foundation from my lips, but there wasn't really much there. I don't really know what I want to do with my lips. I'm feeling a bit lost with it. That's actually a really pretty colour. It is very barely there, and I've got a hair. I've not put any highlighter on, but I don't really feel like I want highlighter, if you're wondering why I've not put any on. I did kind of forget, but also, yeah. I also don't know if I want any on. Lip. I'm gonna use Morphe in the shade Flirt, I think. Yeah. Oh, that is a stunning colour. I know it is. I wear it all the time. But I'm always reminded how beautiful it is every time I grab it out my drawer. Let's put on some setting spray. Makeup Revolution Coconut Restore Fixing Spray, which is like a dupe of my HUDA. I'm thinking we should put a tiny bit of highlight on. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? I cannot get this hair off me. Right, I'm going to use Milani Dolce Perla because it's not too much, but it's just a something. It's the most stunning shade. I feel like more people need to try this colour. It's a lovely warm day, so I'm just wearing this little black crop top to work. I love Milani Dolce Perla. I really genuinely feel like it's slept on. And just to annoy you Sazzle Pops, my finishing setting spray is hairspray. A good amount. Okay, let me fix my hair and also my lips because I feel like I need to shape them a bit better. And then, I'm fairly certain we're done. Who was I watching? It's Alexandra Clare. I'm just obsessed with her makeup, and she put actually like a shimmery eyeshadow on her lips and I thought it looked stunning. I'm putting a bit of this on my lips to kind of mimic that, but also not a glitter. Tell me why I don't hate that. Right, I'm gonna go fix my hair. Then come back. Okay, final touch is my commodity paper. Well, I'm choosing to wear this today. I do kind of save this for best because it's so lovely and it smells so good. But I want to wear it today. Okay, all my makeup's done. I should do a wee close-up, shouldn't I, of my skin, just because I've got literally not foundation on. But look how much just a wee bit of concealer does. And that Revlon Candid literally is my skin tone. That's the eyes. They're messy and I don't mind it. I think I'm embracing the messy look. But that's my makeup done for work. That primer, that Laura Mercier primer is literally, I honestly think, life-changing. Also, Morphe shade Flirt is so beautiful. Space Cowboy, is it? Or Midnight Cowboy, the liquid glitter from Urban Decay. These lashes. Honestly, I just use, oh, the Morphe palette. Everything I use is total favourites. And yeah, I feel ready for my day at work. I don't know if I'll change my hair, but I'm ready for work. I'm gonna piss off. It is 11:09. I'm in good time. Got time to make some lunch for myself and I've got time to tidy the house a wee bit. But yeah, that is it for me today. Thank you for joining me. Pray for me that there is some Biscoff fudge left in the office when I get in. And I'm gonna piss off and I hope I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!